Hello, welcome back. So after a long hiatus for the holidays, we are back all together again at Pete's house and getting ready to do some wrenching. And it's not a lot going to be going on today. We are pretty much on a fact-finding mission. So, hang in. John is deconstructing the ignition because all the BTM MSD stuff is going to get supplemented with just a standard brand new MSD 6A, digital 6A. So, because that will be controlled by the sniper, and we don't need all this extra super fancy stuff. We could probably sell this for more money than a new 6A costs, and we'll be ahead of the game with a brand new addiction box. And I am going to be going after the fuel system today. Lots of dash 6 to carburetor lines. I brought from my house every dash 6 style fitting that I had. I have some dash 10 line, dash 6 line. We got to get in by the fuel tank, by the fuel pump. Let's figure out what we're going to need to change there, because we decided to not use. It's fucking huge.
Yeah, that's a monster.
Yeah, we are not going to use this.
Good Lord.
Motivate 1000.
I think it weighs 18 pounds.
This is going to be way too much fuel pump for the car. I mean, many people have had problems with these in street applications. Even friends I've known have had problems with these in street, overheating the fuel because it's just too much pump, especially for the street. It just recirculates too much, the fuel gets hot. You start, it's almost like a vapor lock problem for EFI, and you just don't want it. So what we've decided to do is go with a Bosch inline pump. So where is the number? There are the numbers. So this is a newer, everything's falling over. This is a newer version of the Bosch 044 pump. Yeah, but this version, I don't think the flow number is any different, but the specs say it's more tolerant of ethanol-based fuels. So this should be good for up to 650 horse. And that's going to be plenty for what we got going on here. So Pete should be, once it's all tuned up right, I'm thinking we're PB in the 500 to 550 mark, just as it sits, with a good tune. So this is going to be plenty of fuel pump for us. So because this is good up to 5 bar, and the Holly Sniper wants it set up to 4 bar. So we're perfect, not maxing the pump out, and we'll be all good to go. Pete ordered some synchro mesh for the TKX. He got 1 extra quart for standby. And Pete's in the house. Oh, what's taking him so long? He's getting a pen and paper.
He's slacking is what he's doing.
And so we can start writing down all the things that we're going to need to order for the fuel system to connect everything up. So we'll be putting together what we got, seeing what we need, and I'll bring you back in a little bit once we get some results.
I gotta find some drugs for my back. Just as you start recording.
Yeah, John needs drugs.
What's that?
Alright, this is what we're reduced to getting the fuel out of the tank, because we're gonna try to go from this dash 10 output, get rid of this huge fuel filter, this gigantic pump, because this as well caused Pete a lot of problems in the past of fuel overheating until we went to the return style system. So if you're ever thinking about doing a deadhead style fuel system, I wouldn't suggest it, because all it does is heat the fuel up too much. So we're going to get rid of this pump and all this stuff here, and put a bracket to put that new Bosch pump back here on the tank, on the plastic skid plate. So, but this is going to take a while to drain, because I've got no other good way of doing it without making a mess. We don't want to stick the garage up of fuel if you don't have to. So we got time, we'll let it drain, and we'll come back when it's done and just start unhooking all this stuff. Alright. So I'm going to cut these 2 spot welds here and here.
Yeah.
Got that light.
What's that?
10 seconds.
Yep, there it is. Yep, give it a twist now.
Wait.
How heavy are those mufflers?
For years, Mike's been saying, get rid of them mufflers, they're heavy.
They are heavy.
They were state of the art 25 years ago.
Well, they're definitely not state of the art anymore. Those are boat anchors.
Oi, oi.
Well, now I just got to get my new credit card so we can get the new ones coming.
Do you know what the new latest thing in racing is, though? Is aluminum exhausts.
For the weight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
What if I'm not surprised.
All right. Lots of room under here now. All right, we got the liquid from underneath up. Fuel pump is out. Still going to maintain the weather pack wiring harness. So got the simulated Glenn's tank -10 output, and we're going to go figure out what we need. Let's put that new pump in here. Don't know if these brackets or these studs are going to work or not, but it shouldn't be too cosmic. But I got to do some research and figure out what we're going to need. Well, we're wrapping it up. I smell all of gas.
Gasoline.
Petrol in England.
Gasoline.
Because working back there on the fuel system, taking all the stuff apart, we got the big aerospace pump out, the old filter. I got my diagram here of what we're going to need to order. Here's where the fuel tank stuff is going to be, where this is going to go in between the -10 tank outlet. We're going to get some kind of filter. I don't know if we're going to use this one or not, and then I have to convert this, the output, to the -10 female. So
We're using that one. He's costing me money.
so yeah, we'll figure it out. I gotta rummage through the Summit catalog online and see what options are available. See what we're going with. We got the old ignition out. Gotta put that up for sale. Probably gonna sell this old A1000. I'm never gonna use it. It's way too big for anything I kind of haven't planned. And modern fuel pumps, I've seen them where there's like 2 of these in tandem, and then as soon as you get up to a certain horsepower level or RPM or whatever, there you get logic that'll kick the second pump on to provide more volume, so you're not overheating the fuel all the time. So we got the hat on. Pete did a lot of work to try to get this stud the right size. We were working, and you can see the big void where all the ignition stuff got pulled from. We're gonna have to make a new bracket for the new MSD box. We finagled, instead of the 45 coming off of here, we put a 90 on it just so it cleans it up a little bit more, keeps it away from the valve cover.
Yep.
Pulled the exhausts and got that out of the way. Make room for all this the shiny stainless stuff.
Yep.
Lighter, smaller, better.
$6 million man, 7 million.
Stronger. Faster.
Boston. Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully get some of this stuff sold locally. Somebody will probably want it and recycle the money back into the project, and that's how we keep it going. So it's just another cold January day or evening, and we're gonna get driving back home. Be about another 40 minutes till we get back, and
then John gets to be up early in the morning.
we all got work.
Me and Mike have a line.
Yeah, whatever.
So
Suck.
but this is like middle of the project stuff. We'll regroup, get some more parts, and we'll catch
Spend
back.
more Pete's money.
And we'll be back again in the next episode. Catch you guys soon.